for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest between the New York Giants and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. They're led out by one of only a handful of quarterbacks, Brock, to eclipse 200 career starts. We covered him for a long time in Seattle, a 10-time Pro Bowl selection, Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. Put a supporting cast around him, give him a run game and a defense. Russell Wilson still knows very well how to play this game.
He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Malik Nabers with a touchdown. Gano adds the point after. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Takes out a one-stop. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise, the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game. Do not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Now Allen off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down throw for Allen. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Second and 10 now. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish out their opening drive. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills start off well, tight thing, 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Robinson in motion right. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Russ now from the gun. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Wilson now from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. So now they're stuck facing fourth down. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. From the left hash, this is from 47. The kick by Gano is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And he made it just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4. First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another run for Cook. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Again, it's Cook. Makes a man miss. Uh-oh, he's off. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
At the 44-yard line.
On first down, Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3 at the 49-yard line.
Play action now with Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down. They just get the play off. Escapes the pocket. He's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have second down behind the sticks. Another try following the sack. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they get this down to the 28. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
18 yards. It's now third down.
White to throw it. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Pass now to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35.
35-yard line.
The Giants about to get to work on offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Now running with Devin Singletary. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Second down.
Here's Singletary again. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Lofts it deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
New York.
Inside, give to Singletary. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They're going play action. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Gano is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good, get into that rhythm, and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Strong with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Bills and Keon Coleman running out to the field. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have a lead and you don't lose it, you win.
That's how we start. Oh, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 5. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Running out of the gun with Davis. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here's the snap on fourth. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action on first down. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Back to throw. Here's White. Got a man. That's Kincaid. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Escapes the pocket. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that brings up fourth and long. It's close and no good. It connects with that left upright. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Here's Winston to the air. Screen pass here for Singletary. It's a small gain up to the 38. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
It's now second and 6.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him it.
The Bills getting close, and they take it down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Another 3 and out.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bills offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. And clinging to this 1-point lead, Brock, probably don't want to risk too much here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
White looking to throw. Headed out right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the set. White gets popped and it's loose. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. The Giants using their first timeout. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Fits it through the middle. He'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. So on 4th down now, the Bills are going to turn to Jake Camarda to punt. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hanson with our halftime report.
In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hanson for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Strong with the return. Jukes one defender, and this drive will start inside the 25. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the 3rd. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. They go play action on 1st. And this one too far in front. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. To him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Winston looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. That goes fans of that call. The challenge flag is out.
The previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in the replay booth with the judges.
Wow, wide open here. Complete. Well, he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
It's a gain of 20.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Draw play. This is Singletary. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through and up for a first and goal.
In the 4-yard line.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Singletary goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Trying again, Singletary. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They'll try it now with Singletary. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
And what a power Wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground and power it across. But there was no overcoming a front. Just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What does that offense do?
Oh, my goodness, they're making it from their own end zone. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Throwing now, on play action. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead on the first play of the drive. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Strong with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bills set to take over offensively. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 29. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. White to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. New set of downs for him at the 38. Davis gets it from the gun. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, back and show off his wheels.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you've got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
White throwing here. Hits him on the out route. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a lead just before the end of the third. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Stop the drive with Singletary. Oh, what a stiff arm. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now stick with Singletary. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
To throw, here's Winston. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They're now set for a first and 10.
First down, Giants.
Winston to throw it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Again, he's under pressure. He goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
All right, to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Third and long for him here. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. This is caught inside the 15. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Gives to Singletary from the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go play action. The back grabs it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
They'll try it on the ground. And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Ready to send this away. Strong with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Brings up 2nd and inches.
From the 37. He finds Kincaid. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's taken down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That's another Bills.
Davis up the middle. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Back at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
15.
Now to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, and it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for